Flip around and so you can see the writing on the wall, the correct orientation. All right, there we go. All right, see how this is backwards? Now, I need to flip this around so it goes the other way. That's all I want to do. So, bear with me. I'm just going to be playing with the thing, trying to figure out how to make it go backwards. Nope, that didn't do it. I made $100, by the way. Woohoo! Only took 3 months. 3 months! What a joke. Alright, let's see. Highlight saved to... What's a highlight? No. So this thing looks like a ruler. At least 1 minute video is needed to start highlight. Is a highlight. Okay, and this is my background. Alright. And this makes me retouched. Okay, what's retouched? Is it retouched any better? That's retouched on. Retouched off.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just watching my video.
Microphone's on. Alright. There's gotta be a way to make this thing go. Flip it around. How do you do it? I want to make my screen go the other way. There's got to be a way. I can hit this arrow at the bottom. Share with your audience. Share with them. Pinner.
Person on your live.
Yes.
Wow.
1 person on the live. Yeah. I'm so famous. No, I'm just trying to.
So you got a $5 ticket?
$5 ticket.
Oh, by the way, if you like,
I have to spend $25 though.
it looks like that.
It's backwards.
I know.
How do you flip it around?
That makes it look like a $200 bug. It's not.
Any ideas how to flip it around? Put it in the comment. I'm gonna delete this probably anyway.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, I'm trying to flip this around. That's all I want to do. Flip it around, okay. All right. So if I hit this pencil, tag products. All right. I'm gonna put a product on here. Let's see, sellers. Tag products. I'm gonna put out a beehive. Beehive. Here we go. I'm tagging a product. Here it goes. View the product. Save it. Do you see the product?
Alright.
It's a beehive.
Alright, give me a sec.
Click on that link and you can buy a beehive. All right. Pin to live stream. See that? Look, $189.99. Now, how do you get out of there? I'm sorry for embarrassing you people. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to turn around. That's all I want to know. How do you flip this around? You could watch it backwards this way, maybe. Maybe. Nope. Barely see it. Because I see people do this all the time. And they have lives that it's backwards. Maybe if I flip this thing around this way.
You try to flip your camera around.
There's an arrow over there. It says, well, $5. If I fit this little thing right here, now I see my feet. See my feet? All right, now now is it correct?
Let me see.
$5.
Yes, it is.
It's the other camera. But then I can't see the camera. I don't know if I'm in the frame. Am I in the frame? I don't know. Can't tell.
Just have to look.
And I can't tell who's in the chat.
Well, right now there's 4 people.
Oh no, there's too many people. I gotta flip it around by. Here we go. Now I'm backwards again. So the question is, how do we flip it around without flipping the camera?
I'm pretty sure that's how most people do it. They usually have like a setup for like live streams.
You have to have a setup.
Yeah, most people do.
Hey, what's this over here? Chat filter, top messages, community moderation. Show most messages with potential spam removed. All messages, show every message. Fan findings, super chats, super members, and gifts. Okay. That doesn't do anything for me. Community moderation. Live chat. On. Participant. Anyone. Ooh, I can make subscribers only and live commentary. Limits participants to specific people you approve. Ooh. Very interesting. What else is down here? Nothing else on there. I'm just pushing buttons. If you stop in here, I'm trying to get this to flip around so I can see it without having to turn the camera around.
Maybe somebody else is watching this.
I'm sorry for tormenting you. That's all this is about. That's all I'm trying to do. What's the plus button do? Start a poll. Ask a community an option. Yes. Ask the community. So what am I tapping here? How do I flip the, what do they call it? Camera? So what would you call it? Flip the camera. Flip. I didn't put flip. That's fly. I changed it. Fly flip. FLIP. There you go. How do I flip the camera image when using what do they call it? Selfie mode? Mode.
There's only one person watching.
Okay. Start poll. There it goes. Happening now.
You put HO. So right now it's how do I flip the camera image when?
It says hug.
It says HO.
You got rid of the W? I hate this stupid phone. So what else can I do with this plus sign on the bottom? Start a question and answers. Ask a question.
You're watching.
Ask a question.
Oh, I'm gonna look at something else.
All right.
But I'll be back.
What the heck? What does it do? Answer a question. Drag here to end question. I don't get it. What does that do? Question and answer. Drag here to end question. Ask a question. Hi, Jack. I'm sorry for boring you with this live. I'm just trying to flip this around without using the non-selfie mode. Because then I can't see the comments. What's the point? Is there any way to flip this around? That's all I want to know. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just pushing all these buttons. So, 1 minute, no votes. How do I flip the camera image around when... Image around when what? It shortened my whole question. That's retarded. How do I flip camera image when in selfie mode? Oh my goodness. End poll. We are not doing that no more. 0 people says when and no. Yeah. I'm going to start a new poll. Ask the question option. Okay. Flip it. Or forget it. There you go. 2 questions. Flip it or forget it. What is happening now? Nothing is happening now. I'm trying to flip this around. Love you too. Sorry to bore you with this very boring live. What is happening now? Nothing. The flip it says nothing, and the forget it says nothing. And it says I can end the poll. How stupid. I'm trying to flip this image around, and so it goes the other direction, and so you can read this. And I don't want to flip the camera around, because if I flip the camera around, it might be correct, but then I can't read the comments. So, I see other people with their backgrounds and stuff backwards, and I ask them, why don't they flip it around? They say, I don't know how to do it. If you know how to do it, let me know. I said, well, I guess I have something to try and figure it out. How do you flip it? Double tap your screen. Woo! Which part of the screen? Jack says, tap the screen. Pin message report channel activity. Tap the screen. I don't know, man. Jack Daniel, I don't know. Can't get the seamless thing to work. I can tap on the screen all I want. Oh. Let's see. We can have a different background. Green screen. There you go. Now I have a different... Hi, Sparkling Ice Cube, and hi, Glowing Firewood. I'm sorry to bore you. Oh, no. Mindy's on here, too. Hi, hello. I'm trying to flip my $5 coupon around without flipping the screen. But I can flip the screen all day. Then I can't see the comments. See, watch. If I flip the screen... and I use the other camera. I work! I can see it. It's bright. But then I can't see the comments. So what's the point? So Google says AI overview. Object plus 6 to flip your image while live on YouTube mobile. You'll typically find a mirror or flip icon within the live stream settings. Now that has 2 arrows. One going this way and one going this way. Let's see if I can do that right. So it's like this. No, it's like this. 2 arrows. And that does flip the screen around, but then it doesn't let me see the comments. Here, I'll draw it for you. I got my marker here. It looks like ooh! Ooh! The pen is leaking. Oh man. Like this. Looks like that. 2 arrows. But of course they're the opposite direction. And you can push that button, but then it's going to use a different camera. So that don't work. Man. Now the whole dollar bill coupon disappears. It looks like that. It's my blue marker for this year's queen. The blue color. So, if you've been a beekeeper for 5 years in a row, you've gone through all 5 colors. Started out with blue, then you go to yellow, white, then you go to yellow, then it's red, and then green, and then blue. So I've seen blue twice now, so that means I've been beekeeping for 6 years. That's the only way I remember things. So, it's still backwards. Now it has blue ink on it. Does it still count? Can I still use it? It stinks. Heck, I don't know, I guess. Lots of laugh. Never done it live yet. 2 chicken ATM. Jack Daniel, I don't blame you for being chicken, because everybody and their grandma's gonna possibly see you, and everybody and their grandma can make fun of you, and you could be like tortured, like they do with Donald Trump. To take your image and make you do all kinds of stupid things with your image, re-edit whatever your picture, and it just opens up a whole world of garbage that you probably don't want to get into. But then after a while, I say, I really don't care. Just do it. Oh, at the moment. Well, that moment can change, Jack Daniel. At any moment, you can say, heck, I don't care. I'm just going to make a fool out of myself. You only live once. Get on live and, just get over it. I can make you do stupid stuff. Yes. Hey, now the camera's... Where is the camera at? Down here? It's up here. Why is it upside down? I don't get it. Where is the camera? It's up here. There it is. Very weird angle. You have to stare at the camera down. Like, that's weird. Where you stare at the camera up. Hey, maybe that might work for reading the comments. No, the comments are upside down though. Ugh. What is in the green screen? The green screen is a queen catcher. And there is a queen in the queen catcher right there, trying to get out. And then you take your little marker and you put a dot on the queen. But when you take this cap off or you sit on it, everything in your pants, including your underwear, turns blue. How do I know? Because I did this a couple days ago. I put it in my back pocket, sat on it, and now it's leaking everywhere. And when you first take that cap off, it globs sometimes, and the paint just goes everywhere. And then your queen is going to be completely covered in paint head to toe. So you usually take the cover off and you dab it on something and see if it's safe. And some people actually say paint the queen holding it up, and you paint upwards. That way that the paint on this little marker here, the tip is going up like this. That way when you're pushing up on it like this, it's not going to make a big glob because it can't spill out. See? It's foolproof. Ha. Try and get the cap back in without getting your teeth blue. Ah. There you go. For some reason the paint stinks. Anybody know why the paint stinks so bad? What are you trying to be, a genie? No, I am trying to flip this. I'm trying to flip this coupon around. Let's get rid of this green screen. Yeah, there we go. Trying to flip this coupon around. That's all I'm trying to do. Done. No more green screen. Frank, the blue-nosed beekeeper. What do you mean a blue-nosed beekeeper? What are you talking about? What's a blue-nosed beekeeper? Blue is the color for, what's this year? 2025. So it's the fifth color. It starts with, are you going to, are you, or will you raise great bees? So it's, will you raise great bees? So will is white for the number 0. I guess that's a 0 is a number. Is it a number? It's a 0. 0, and then 1 is will you. So it's yellow is anything with a 1 or 5 would be 6 or 7. It would be 7. 1 or 7. Raise would be red. Be 3 or what is that? 7. And then great would be green. Be 4. And what's that? 9? No, this is, I forget how it goes. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6 would be what does white? 6. 7 would be yellow. 8 would be red. 8 would be great, would be green. And B with blue would be 10 and 0. Did I get that right? 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then be 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. Man, I got that messed up somehow like that. It starts with 0. So this year is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Will you raise great bees? Yeah, it's got, this is a 5. 5th month. 1, 2, 3. No. So the first number is a 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So it could be a year that has a 0 in it, or a year that has a 5. Is a blue. Blue. What are you trying to do? Anything else? Oh, the comments are down here. Should be right there. You can turn off mirroring. Where is mirroring? That is no camera. This is highlight. This is touch up. This is no. And if it flips it around, it's a different camera. I don't know what they're talking about mirroring. You have a blue dot on your nose. Frank, you have a blue dot on your nose. What are you talking about? What are you trying to... said hi. Glowing firewood hi. What is a... and question mark and dollar sign? I have no idea. I probably do not want to know. Alright, so what happened with the poll? The poll is 100 people says flip it, and 0% says forget it. So flip it. You know, there's another word for flip it, another term. I don't know, man. Could be taken different way. Not a good thing. So this is what people do. I saw a lot of people do live chats now on YouTube. It almost looks like TikTok days, where they do all kinds of stupid things. They make all kinds of little riddles with the numbers and charts and talk about stupid stuff. And it reminds me of TikTok all over. Why? Wait a minute. Why do you... somebody took it off... that message is gone. I guess you typed it wrong. I hate that. Spell check is horrible. Alright, so why do you have the ask question box in front of your face so we can't see your face? I don't know. What's the question box for? Ask a question. What is this box for? Ask a question. Answer a question. Drag here to garbage it. So what is the question box for? Start a poll. Start a question and answer. Answers will appear as chat messages. All answers will appear as chat messages. So, green is what year in queen color? There. Green is what gear in color? Why does it change everything you write? I don't get it. It's supposed to say what year. Alright, so Glowing Firewood says, so you can ask people questions and then they click it and answer it in the comments. So you click on this and answer it. year. Not gear. Done. Year, not gear. Oh, I can change it? I can edit this? Oh, sweet. Year. Green is what year in queen color marking? There we go. I can change it. Done. Green is what year in queen color marking? So, will you raise great bees? Will you raise great? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. So 2024. And great bees. That'd be so that 6, 7, 8. Will you raise great? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9. So 2029 would be the other year. 2024, 2029. That is the answer. So now you can type it in there. Type it in the comments. What year? Green. 24. Yes. Very good. Glowing firewood. You got it. Now let's see if we can change this question. Here, we'll make a new question. How did we change the question? Ah! I can't change it now? Huh? I can't change the stupid question. Drag here. Oh, so I guess I delete it and then start another one? Alright, how long does the queen live? There we go. Done. So we can't take this question thing and move it anywhere we want. Huh. Delete it and make another question. So if you drag it out of there, it's gone. So the only place you can have the question is right in front of your face. Man. So apparently, the answer to the question is there is no way to flip this around and make it go the other direction. I think that's the answer, right? Oh. See? The blue marker got all over my pocket. That's proof. That is disgusting. Made a mess everywhere. Now blue underwear. So, don't ever sit on your blue marking pen for 2025. You will regret it. Alright, see anything else in here? Readings from Galway, New Jersey. Wow, I didn't know you're from Galway, New Jersey. Cracked gaming. That's pretty wild. Small town. Reconnecting. Apparently I lost my life. You are a beekeeper. How many beekeepings boxes do you have, Mr. Crack? I'm up to, if everything goes well, I started out with 12, made 5 splits, so 5 plus 2, 6, 7, be 17 colonies if everything goes well. Right now, 5 splits, so I should have 5 queens being raised. I think. I think that's how it went. Because I didn't split from 5 colonies. I think I split from 4 colonies, and one of them I made 2 splits with because I was greedy. And they're very small, and people are already commenting that there's not enough bees in there, and already some of the brood have died, and because they were neglected from lack of bees. And so I have it all on YouTube so you can see how messy beekeeping can be when you do it wrong. But so how many colonies does Crack Gaming have? I'm going to guess 3. 3 colonies. But yeah, I definitely enjoy having more than one because you can make all kinds of experiments. If you have 2 different bee colonies, 2 different years with the same color, how do you know the difference? If you have 2 different bee colonies, 2 different years with the same color, how do you know the difference? Because you mark the box with the year and forget the color, right? I have no idea why you would have 2 different queens with 2 different years with the same color. You always mark the queen the year that she hatched. So if you know you had bees in there from last winter and they wintered over, you get your marker out for last year, which was, what was last year now? Will you raise great bees? So green was last year. So if you have a green marker, you mark all the queens that you see from last year. But if you know that you had a queen cell this year and you saw it hatch, you get to break out the blue pen. So I have 5 queens this year if they are viable after the splits that I can use my brand new this year 2025 never been used before blue marking pen which I sat on. I use it also to mark the side of my box. So anything that I do notes for this year, like I saw a queen or I saw eggs or has a queen cell, then I mark it on the box so I know what year it was that I made the markings. So I don't have to worry about saying 2025 over and over and over every box. I just write down queen, no queen, queen cell, 4 frames of brood, 6 of honey, whatever I want to write on the box, and then the date. And I just have a bunch of graffiti, and then I just write over it and over it and over it. And it's only been, this is my 6th year, so if the box gets filled up, you flip the box around and then you do the other side. And if that gets filled, you put that one on the top and make it a super and put the box on the bottom. And now you start afresh. So far, I haven't had to repaint them yet. I haven't run out of space with my graffiti. Hey, Shelly, how do you make all your faces on your live? I do not see any face capabilities. I'm glad your views are doing good. 5 views is horrible. No, so anyway, had a question is how do Shelly make all your different faces? Because I see it all the time that you do the lives and you do all these crazy faces. Like this. There. Now I've got my glasses on. So the question is, how does Shelly, if you ever watch Shelly's channel, she has all kinds of crazy faces that she makes. It's almost like TikTok. How does Shelly make all her crazy faces? I do not think YouTube Live has any capabilities beyond recording your face and sticking out in front of. I'm very animated. That is not the answer to the question. Do I need to post it as a question? How do you make the funny faces? I think you're using another program. How many people put in the comments? How many people think Shelly uses other programs other than YouTube Stupid Live to do it? There has got to be. Now I've got my glass. I do not know. I guess it's born in me. No, that is not the question. That is not the answer. I'm gonna start singing if you don't give me the right answer. How does? Oh, now everything's blurry. How does? What's her name? Shirley Gear. Oh, Shelly Dean. Man, don't ever do that. You can't see. Yes, I do use a snapshot chat. All right, so you must go to Snapchat, I guess, and then import it into Galloway DCBs. I'm sorry for waking you up. I was trying to flip this around in the image without using the other camera, which then I can't read the chat, the comments, and I could not figure out how to do it. So Snapchat. So you take Snapchat and then you do that, and then it goes into YouTube, I guess. Why do you have a blue dot on your forehead? On your nose? What are you talking about? Blue dots on my nose. DC's Bees. Have you ever sat on your blue marking pen? I didn't even get to use it on a queen yet this year. I stuck it in my back pocket, sat down, and now I have a blue underwear, blue pants, and all my money is blue. And I'm trying to figure out how to flip this money around, or this coupon around. And I was showing people there's an image in this top right hand corner that has two arrows going opposite of this. And if you hit that, it uses the other camera on the other side of the phone. Not this side of the phone, but the other side. Then you can't use the comments or can't see the comments. So that's useless. The question is there another way to flip this phone around and so you can see the other side? And as I was holding this in front of my face, I got it on my nose. And the other reason I have it on my nose is very simple. Because when you're marking a queen, I was telling people, see how this is all drippy? You don't want to do that on your queen. That's horrible. Because you can kill the queen, get on her wings and her eyeballs and everything. So I've been told that you mark your queen like this. See the marking pen? You dab it like this. Hold the queen upside down. And if you do that, you're not going to get all the clay, and she won't die of asphyxiation. So that is the reason why I have a blue dot on my nose, because I only have one hand for my phone and one hand for the marking pen. And that is not what we're here for. We're here to answer this question. How do you flip this around and use the... Ugh. I got blue paint in my mouth. This is disgusting. How do you flip the thing around and use this? I guess they call this a selfie camera. It has no... you can't zoom in. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. You can zoom in. That is disgusting. Ew! I have a blue marker on my pen, my nose. How do you flip it around and how do you make it smaller now? There it goes. I didn't know that this camera zoomed. That's the first time I ever seen this zoom. Wow. All right, now I know how to zoom. on this camera, which I did not know it did that. That's a good idea because now when I'm doing my beekeeping, I can do the zoom. Because a lot of times when I use this camera, you have to like hold it farther away, and it's hard to do that with the bees because you have only a certain area that you're free to move this tripod around. No idea. Frank is funny. No, I am not funny. I'm just being serious. I'm asking questions. That's Shelly who Dean thinks I'm funny. Honeybee hobbyist, lots of laughs. No idea. Excuse me, hold your ears. Oh, excuse me. I don't have any ideas either. Well, I have a great evening. Take care. You know, you gotta get in your beat. What time is it? 3 hours from now? So what is it, like 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock? 11, 12? I mean, 10, 9, 8, 7. It's only 7 o'clock in DC's land, Washington. Have a good day, DC's. Enjoy the rain. Have some work to finish up before dark. So, yeah. So it's only 5 o'clock. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, is it 10 o'clock? 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's only 7 o'clock. Thank you for the gift. Glowing Firewood is the first time I ever got money on a live chat. It's amazing. 7:30. See that? And the sun is still out. Get out in that bee yard. That's what happens when you live in Washington. You're always behind. See, we go to bed early. Later, DC. Google says you have to reverse it before you start the live. Get out of here. Now I have to start another live. Thanks, Glowing Fire, for another gift of 100 cents. So now I have to start another live in order to find this out. This is not funny. This is horrible. Who's on first? What's on second? And whosoever is on third? Man, I cannot. I'm trying to go back to the comments. Apparently I missed something. Hi, heart. Heart. All right, here we go. I know they do this. Heart. Something like that. Heart. So that's what Shelly Dean says. You know what? The comments don't go back very far. Oh, there it goes. Heart. Smiley face, hot smiley face. Let's see. Honeybee hobbyist beekeeper Paul, thanks for coming on. Don't hold the pen in your mouth. Oh, don't hold the pen in your mouth. That is not a good idea. You're right. I found out that these things are like $4,000 each tooth to replace. Because I had one that fell out. It got old and wore out. It was a baby tooth, and I guess they don't live forever. So you're right. $4,000 per tooth. You damage one of these babies. Not worth it. Get a pair of pliers. But then how do you hold your phone? Let's see here. All right, hold my phone with my knees. And then I get my pliers. And that way I can open up my marker. Right? Because we don't want to use our teeth and damage them. We close that up. And open that up like that. You're right. That does work. And I saved $4,000. And hours in the dental chair. Thank you, DCBs, for giving me the idea of how to open up my marker without breaking my teeth. Let's see here. What else is on here? Always bring humor to my days. I'm sorry for that. Let's be E. Frank. DCBs has a ghost and a bunch of smiley faces. What is the best beekeeper? Oh, this is the best beekeeper. I will not claim being the best beekeeper because I have killed bees. My first year, I killed the queen or something because she was disappeared. And she was in a nuke, which is like 5 frames of bees, and she died, or she disappeared. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. I guess I put it away. I was going to show you 5 frames of bees, what a bee frame looked like, but I don't have it with me. So I had 5 frames of bees and a queen, and somehow I missed her, squashed her or something. So I had to make a frantic 2-hour trip one way and 2-hour trip back in order to get another queen. And then in the winter, they all died. That was year 1. Then year 2, I said, all right, I'm getting 2 packages of bees. That's where they have a box and they throw a bunch of loose bees in there and they throw in a loose queen, and you get that and you sprinkle them in your box and they become a colony. 2 of them I did, and they lived. So year 2, I finally had success. See what else is here. So Snapchat, we got to use Snapchat to make the funny faces. And we've got to, where is the other comment here? You should do the dance to your way. You should do the dance to your way is better. You should do the dance to your way is better. I have no idea what the dance to your way is better. Remember the days of Max Headroom? Max, welcome to Max Headroom. That was the first YouTube type of character that I remember. Yeah! Welcome to Max Headroom. Yeah, I remember that. But he had all kinds of crazy backgrounds when he did that. Frankly, baby, got to go see you. See you, Shelly. Appreciate it. We'll see you in a couple more minutes when you do your live. And learn how to take a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate your compliment very much. I just I'm a very grumpy beekeeper, and I do not like to be congratulated. It makes me miserable. No, I have no idea. I just don't know. But enjoy it. We'll see you in the next live. I know you'll be out here in a couple minutes. So anyway, I have no answer to the question. So now I have to bring on the chat with another position. So I'll be right back in a second. Bye. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?